Good morning, YouTube. On today's episode of Know Your Enemy, we're going to be talking about Saul Alinsky. Now, I don't know if you're aware of who Saul is, but he's somebody that you should probably get to know, since I believe, and the Wall Street Journal agrees with me, is that Saul Alinsky is pretty much the reason why we're so um, polarized today. Okay? And we're going to start this example off with a comment that Stanley Goddard left on my Filthy Hippies fear-mongering video. Let's see. Press reports facts directly from science organizations. Conservatives get upset and deny the facts. All right, here's my response. Hello, Stanley. I see you've read Rules for Radicals. Not me, though. I don't waste my time on nonsense. So you put a lot of faith in the press, I see. Ever think they might be lying to you? Let me share something with you. I'm a man of science. I have degrees in civil and environmental engineering. Have you any experience in the sciences? That's what I thought. Speaking of facts, this video has all the facts necessary to expose the idiocy of your apocalyptic vision of our future. You, sir, not me, are the one that is denying the facts on this issue, and I intend to mock you for it. And I am. Is there anything else? No. All right, now, let me tell you what old Stanley was doing. Stanley was engaging in Rule 5. Okay, ridicule is man's most potent weapon. There is no defense. It's irrational. It's infuriating. It also works as a key pressure point to force the enemy into concessions. And the enemy in this case would be me. But there is a defense against being ridiculed. And that is to give it back worse than they give it to you. When they pull this crap on you, you need to be ruthless. Never lose a flame war. Okay? Search these idiots out on the internet and destroy them. Why? Well, first of all, it's a good thing to do. And second of all, it's easy because they're all idiots. They just regurgitate freaking lines. Look at his response. It's one line, and I guarantee you he got that from somewhere. Okay, this is not an original thought. Okay, but now let's go back to Saul. Okay, so Saul's a communist. Okay, now they're gonna claim that he's a community organizer, but he's a communist. Okay, he's trying to destabilize our society. Okay, because he knows that a stable society isn't going to, the revolution will not take hold. Okay, another thing that they know is that the middle class, okay, is a stabilizing force in any society. That's why they're destroying the middle class now. Okay, that's what these idiots on Wall Street don't understand. They are playing with frickin' dynamite when they deal with these frickin' people in the Democratic Party. The reason the Democratic Party is feeding their greed, okay, is because they know that by wiping out the middle class, they create a destabilized society that they can then frickin' do a Bernie Sanders on. And it's working! That's the frustrating part. Look how far Bernie Sanders got. Okay? And Wall Street, I think, might have gotten a clue. Otherwise, there's no way they would have gone out along with a $2+ trillion buyout package. Okay? Now, you know who, besides Stanley, guess who else was a big fan of this Saul Alinsky guy? You got it, Hillary Clinton. Okay, and of course the people in the press. Okay, You see, old Hillary wrote a paper, her like thesis, which on Saul, thought he was a great guy. And then, by the way, she wrote that before he wrote the Rules for Radicals book. And guess who else was a big fan? Barack. And guess what Barack's job was before he ran for public office? He was a community organizer too, which, by the way, is code for communist. Okay? So, yeah. So here you go. Sal Alinsky, thank God he's dead, is the spiritual leader of these filthy hippies. Okay? And the goal of the filthy hippies is to destabilize our country to the point where they can go and institute their frickin' revolution. Okay? And they use useful idiots like Stanley here to get it done. And because Stanley isn't too bright, they have to make it real simple on what the tactics are. Like the tactic 6. A good tactic is one your people enjoy. They'll keep doing it without arguing and come back to you more. They're doing their thing and will even suggest better ones. Yeah, Saul, that's not such a good idea. Sometimes you want to be able to turn the frickin' tactic off. And if the people enjoy it too much, they just keep doing it. You know what? That might be in for my next Billy Tales. I'll have to tell you about the Russian diplomats in Washington and a favor I was doing for my father and how it all kind of got out of hand. Yes. Anyway, so that's today's video. Know your enemy, and today's enemy is Sal Alinsky. There you go. Yeah. So learn all about him. So the more you learn, the easier it will be to defeat the Stanleys of the world. Okay. And yeah. So enjoy your day.